a lot of people had made, well, not a lot of people. There was Bach. Everybody knows about the Bach remedies.
Bach, yeah.
And he was a physician who was practicing homeopathy, actually, a lot. And he felt in his heart that medicine was going towards more and more invasive procedures, and that was contrary to the Hippocratic oath that he had taken. So he went out into the countryside because he truly believed that Mother Nature had everything that we possibly could need to heal ourselves. And he made those first 38 remedies. And that was in about 1930-something in England. And in the late 70s and early 80s, there was about 8 of us on the planet that, inspired by Bach's work and maybe having taken his remedies, which I certainly had, gallons of rescue remedy, while I was working for the government, we're somehow engaged by the plants in our local environments. There was Steve Johnson up in Alaska, there was Ian White and Vasudeva Barnau in Australia, me on Vancouver Island. And we didn't know about each other until the late 80s, till 1987, when the guy in Western Australia was contracted by a magazine to go around and find people that were doing this stuff. And it was only by fluke that this guy up in Alaska, Steve Johnson, who'd actually gone up there to fight fires and connected with the plant spirits, it was only by fluke that he had heard of me and Fiona. Fiona McLeod and I now had started to work together, and we were doing research on the first flower essences, that he came and found us. And as a result of that, I was invited to speak at the first International Flower Essence Conference in 1990 in France. And that was hosted by the French guy who was doing the same work with, plants in the Alps and beautiful, lovely, pristine environments. And it sort of took off from there. Now, it didn't take off with a big bang from there, but gradually sort of word leaked out. And what I think, though, is the most phenomenal part is the part where none of us knew about each other, and we were somehow attracted to these plants in our local environment, and we were all duplicating Bach's work at some level and wanting to research these plants, and it just seemed like the 100th monkey, that thing where there's enough need, or there's enough consciousness, or there's enough energy to make it happen, right?